First of all, congratulations. That was over here. 17 seconds of a great fight. How do you feel?
I feel really good. Uh, Very amazing. Um, yeah. So right now I'm going through. There's so much emotions right now, but yeah, I feel really amazing right now. Yeah.
Have you talked to your son yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Is he in bed, probably sleeping? Do you think he stayed up and watched?
They don't watch it. My family, they don't watch it. They only wait for me to call them. And I don't know if I should talk about it, but yeah, I just called them. I couldn't talk to them, so I'll have to call them after the press conference.
Okay. So how does it feel to get back in the win column? Do you feel like you were fighting for your job there a little bit?
Very. Yeah, it's amazing, especially my last fight. I went to my last fight thinking this is it. If I don't win, this is it, right? But one thing about this one is like my coaches and everybody around me told me, look, don't think about the negative. Go in there and do what you got to do. Do what you are good at doing, and when you do what you're good at doing, the result will just follow it. So pretty much that's what I did. They told me just be confident in your striking, your striking, your grappling. You're good everywhere. Just go in there, be patient, and when you're patient, the right stuff will happen at the right time. That's exactly what I did, and it paid off.
So do you feel like maybe you worked a little bit more on the mental aspect of the game than your physical?
Oh, well, I definitely work both. and that's, and that's for sure. I definitely work. Even some people that watched my last fight, even though it was a 185, when you look at my body, I look like somebody who just got off the couch and came and fought. I look kind of fat. But my coaches, my strength and conditioning coach and everything, look, they made sure I had the gas tank, my body looked right, my weight cut looked right. Even this weight cut, I it looked like I didn't even cut weight at all because everything was just going so smoothly.
And you mentioned wanting to work on your cardio. Is that why you went to Colorado with the elevation?
Yeah, that was part of it, and also even the coaches, they've seen some of my fights. So Coach Vinny, right when he said it's like he talked to me as if he had a fighter was fighting me, what they would do to me. So he said we're gonna break that. We're gonna work that so you don't have to worry about what you don't ever have to go into a fight worried if you have the cardio to finish it. And that's exactly what worked out. I was so confident in my cardio in this one. I feel like I was just gonna dominate him for a whole 15 minutes and just get out.
So when you're looking for a new gym, do you kind of know I want this gym, this is where I'm going to go, or are you trying a little bit here and there? Like how does that process work?
Oh, I think this one just it just happened. And also, I started training in Colorado because of Camaro. Camaro was the one that told me, hey, because he invited me there, and so I came there and I trained with him. And then after that, it's like, look, the place you're training now, right now, is not the same anymore. And the people you're training with, they're not at your level right now to be training with. If you have to move your whole family to do, this is your job. This is how you feed your family, right? If you have to make the move and then be able to feed your family, do it, right? So I took his advice and I went to Colorado, and that's how I met my coaches too.
So on Twitter, right after your knockout, everybody was matching you with literally everybody saying, I want to see him with so and so. Who do you want to fight?
I don't. If if you guys know me, I never called anybody out. I've never in my life called anybody out. Um, so for me, it doesn't matter whoever they give me. But if I'm not saying I'm not upset a little bit at Braga, I'll be lying. Because I trained for 3 months for him, and on the 21st he backed out, and then on the 28th he backed out. Of course, don't want to take it personally, but I'm a little upset a little bit. So I'm not trying to call him out, but if I can smack him, I want to smack him. Yeah,
So would you take a fight with him then, and risk?
yeah, I
You
would I would take the fight and smack him if I have to. Yes, I don't hate him, I don't dislike him, but I'm just saying he made me work 3 months for him, and he didn't show up. So if I have to smack him, I'll smack him for that. So yeah, that's all.
And last question from me. When do you want to get back in there? Obviously, there's no injuries or anything. So maybe by the end of the year, you want to fight again or?
Of course, I want to fight again this year. So any time they have, I'll take something as soon as possible if they can give me. Um, I feel good. I didn't really do anything. I didn't showcase everything we worked on. So if they want to give me something, I'll take it. So, but I do want to fight again this year. That's for sure. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I would say you getting off the couch feeling fat and me getting off the couch feeling fat are very different things. I'm sure your physique was still magnificent, when coming off. But coming into this, the whole fight week, did you feel that you were coming in a new sort of version of you? Just for the fact of reinventing yourself, sort of going to the new place, training at elevation. Did you sort of, outside of even the pressure of knowing that you're coming with 3 losses, did you feel that something good was going to come out of this fight week?
Oh, very, very. It's like I felt usually when I'm coming to a fight, I have all this stress, all these worries, and especially living to the expectation of my fans, how they like to see me go berserk in the ring, And I felt like this time I didn't have all that because my coaches and my family around me, everybody, the mental preparation, everything. So I felt new. I felt like a whole different person. Not just that, my cardio, my physiques, everything. Even cutting weight. I didn't really cut weight. All I did was just sat in the sauna for 20 minutes and I'm good for the whole thing. It showed the preparation that I did before. So it's really, I felt really comfortable. Not just that, my cardio, my mental, everything felt really good.
I was going to say, you brought the cardio again. Do you think out of everything that's maybe improved since you went there, do you think the gains in cardio is what opened up the door for all the other gains as well?
Yeah, yes, definitely. Because usually, like I tell people, anytime I go into a fight, because of the way I fight, I always ask myself, do you have the energy to push it the whole 15 minutes and fight the crazy the way you fight? So I'm always worried about my cardio at the end of end of the day. I'm always worried about it. But this is one of the fights that I was never worried about. My cardio was the last thing on my mind because I knew I can go all day if I had to. And how to control my energy, my pace, be patient and everything. So it was really helpful.
Well, it was such a spectacular finish that we didn't get to see much of what you were hoping to showcase. But what were some of the things that you mentioned you wanted to hopefully showcase in this fight?
It's just my striking, there's so many about my striking that a lot of people haven't seen because anytime I go into a fight, the only thing I see is red. Take his head off. Take his head off. That's the only thing I think of. It's like I have this small tunnel vision of I want to destroy the person in front of me. So I never get to showcase my true talent, and everything. So, but this one is one of the stuff that we worked on everything. It's like, even if I wanted to see red, all I could hear is my coaches was telling my head, patience, patience. So I couldn't even see red if I wanted to. Yeah.
That's awesome. And last thing, because I know you want to make that call, take us behind the curtain. What are you going to tell your son when you finally get him on the line? Are you going to tease him? Are you going to, what sort of thing? Are you going to go hard at him? What are you going to do?
Now that you said it, I'm actually going to tease him. I'm going to ask him, what does he think happened? Did he think I won or lost? And see what he says. So if he said that he won, I'll just be like, I'm proud of you. I'll buy you a toy car when I get home.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.